You're all my witnesses. I will write this man a check if he swears never to set foot in a comedy club ever again. You think you should take the deal?
You for real?
Yes. Unless, you think you're going to make more than that from your comedy career. I think you should take it.
All right.
All right, Drew, come on up here. Come on. You guys are recording this, right? Right? I can't get rid of them all, but I can get rid of one. Okay, now my very, very good lawyers are going to draw this all up. And we'll shake on it. Okay? I, Deborah Vance, will give Drew $1.69 million so long as he agrees to never set foot on a stage ever again.
Can I do a podcast?
No.
Our listenership will be reinstated in August.
It will?
Yes.
How are we doing that?
Many people are saying.
Oh.
We're looking at it very strongly.
Is it going to be a huge number?
Yeah. Because last week, Tommy Milagro's triumphant return to the studio resulted in record low downloads. So I'm thinking there's nowhere to go but up now.
Is that what we're hoping for?
Yeah, our listenership was stolen from us by the socialists.
Oh, those socialists.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I knew it was the socialists.
Yeah, so anyway, this is TV10 Podcast, episode number, I don't even know.
Episode 0369.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
369 episodes. And the second time in a row that we are crystal clear because we are 5G'd up the wazoo.
Dr. White doesn't believe that we're here live, but trust us.
Oh, we'll get to the listener bags. There were the two things in the listener bags. But trust me, it's me, Tommy Milagro.
And me, Bill Frost, telling you to trust Whitey.
Okay, maybe there's the problem with the branding right there.
Yeah, don't like the sound of that.
Don't trust Whitey. Don't always trust Whitey.
Nope.
Well, maybe this Whitey, but that Whitey?
What is that? What is that from The Jerk? Don't trust Whitey.
It's right up there with I was born a poor black child.
Yeah,
which I probably can't get away with anymore these days.
No. But yeah, The Jerk. There were the rules to live by, and one of them was don't trust Whitey.
Yeah. Oh, just brilliant writing right there. So should we just dive right into...
Well, this week is brought to you by Bohemian Brewery.
That's right, the Cerveza.
Loving it.
And we pulled out and drank most of the pallets of beer from the 17th basement.
Yeah.
But strangely, we got 2 more basements, so now it's like 19 more basements.
We're getting to the center of the earth here pretty soon. We'll be hanging out with Lucifer.
See,
soon.
I'm thinking we were trying to shoot for 36 chambers of drinking.
Nice
like
Wu-Tang reference, yeah. And so that's all the business. We got some stuff in the listener bag, right?
Starting with our good friend Ted Hansen, who reached out to us on the Facebook TV10 Podcast. And actually, this is kind of timely. Race Relations in America 2021. This is us, and a million little things have it so wrong, I can't help but think these shows are written by a bunch of Karens and Kens who are forever soiling their adult diapers. Watch The Wire and start up instead. Wow.
Nice startup. Nice reference. I'm glad to see someone's watching that. I think it finally moved from Crackle to something that people watch, like Netflix, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why would they go to Netflix other than, money?
Yeah.
We don't believe in money.
Yeah, that startup show kind of struggled for years over on Crackle, and now maybe someone's going to see. At least Ted saw it.
Yeah.
And I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about with all of This Is Us and A Million Little Things. I don't watch either one, so I'm just going to assume that they're being too woke.
Well, once again, Ted, we love you, man, but context.
Overwoke. They're being overwoke.
Overwoke? Is that a word?
Overly woke?
Is that our title now?
It could be, yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But
and let's get to Dr.
oh
White.
yeah, there's more. Okay.
Yeah, from our Twitter at TV10 Podcast, Hash Brown Conspiracy Brother SLC found out I need to be specific. Says TV10 Podcast has to show proof of life before believing they were in the East Abington studio. I thought it sounded live on digital, but he thinks Tommy Milagro, me, just got a better phone with his MBA. Well, first of all,
They hand out phones for MBAs?
well, yeah.
Okay.
Didn't you know that was in the plan?
I guess not.
It's
Okay.
in the contract right there.
All right.
So, yes, I'm live, and yes, I got a new phone. So, balance in the force.
All of those things, yeah.
It all works.
And so it's a big week here for the Marvel folks because Wednesday, Loki. The premiere of Loki. I'm getting some Quantum Leap vibes from this.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, yeah. Apparently Loki is alive and well in the Marvel universe, and he's working with the TVA, which I believe is the Time Variance Agency.
Yeah, the thing I liked about this is that they don't refer to Loki as Loki. He's the Loki variant. Because,
okay.
if you recall from the Avengers Endgame, he
Actually,
yes, he decided to take the space cube, the Tesseract, if you will, and decided to warp away from getting captured by his brother Thor after Avengers, and then he's off on his own little universe right there, thus causing trouble in the time-space quantum continuum.
yeah. It's only 6 episodes, so it's short, like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and
which is fine.
Owen Wilson's in here with a nice mustache.
Yeah, a mustache.
Mustache,
yes. Again, why is it so hard to fear the mustache?
I don't know. But that premieres Wednesday on the Disney Plus, and yes, you're going to have to wait week after week after week for episodes to drop. They're not going to give you the whole thing at once.
Of course not. Just be patient.
Yeah.
Calm your tits.
And a couple of good ones on Thursday, June 10th. The season finale of Hacks, which now you can watch all 10 episodes in one sitting if you like.
Okay.
This is fucking fantastic. Gene Smart. This is the one about Gene Smart plays sort of a Joan Rivers type Vegas residency comedian who's had a lifelong career, but her agent, basically the casino she's working wants to kick her out, so she decides I need to hire a young writer to come in and punch my stuff up. And that is a young 25-year-old writer, and she's a TV writer. She's not a comedian, so. I've heard on other podcasts, I know there are other ones out there, that feature comedians, they say, why would you hire a TV writer to come punch up your stand-up act?
Because we are essential frontline workers. End of discussion.
Yeah.
Why is this a debate?
And the other comedian's answer was like, just don't fucking think too hard about it.
Yeah. So basically, he's taking the mantra of Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah, it's just a show.
Yeah. It's just a show.
But yeah, now you can watch the whole thing. And also our 10-year, longer than 10-year National Nightmare is over with the series finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians on Thursday.
Is it really over? Is it?
Well, I celebrated very hard when American Idol was canceled years ago.
That's why I'm saying that.
Then it came back. So I'm not going to celebrate too soon here.
This is what I'm just saying. We cut off their heads, drive a stake in the heart, put just fire up and burn all the ashes.
Salt the earth.
Because science.
Yeah.
That's how the dead come back. I saw it in that documentary, When Our Shadows, When Our Shadows, no, I'm thinking the pay-per-view, When Our Shadows Fall, Where We Live in the Shadows, excuse me.
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows, that's it. Took me a while. Sorry, I got a lot of shadows on the brain.
A lot of shadows. You don't listen to Shadows Fall, do you?
God, I hope not.
A terrible Canadian screamo band.
So that's where it comes from. That makes sense.
On Friday, we talked about this show a couple of years ago. Flak, starring Anna Paquin. She's sort of a PR fixer for celebrities.
How drunk was I at the time?
I don't know. But anyway, she's kind of a Ray Donovan for celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
She takes care of scandals, and she's got kind of a dark history herself. It was a very dark comedy. but Pop, that's where it was, canceled it.
Ah.
And then Amazon Prime Video picked it up for another season. So here we go on Friday, a new season of Flak. I would recommend checking out the first season first because, you got to know what's going on.
Yeah, and that's interesting. This is like the second of many other shows going to bigger streaming services. So it's like they're needing content.
Yeah, I got another one coming up here.
Oh, geez, another?
Let's just skip right to it on Sunday. Season 2 of Tuca and Bertie. This is an animated series voiced by Tiffany Haddish and Ali Wong.
Okay.
And also Stephen Yuen is in here as well.
Okay.
Mr. Invincible.
You've got me at Tiffany Haddish.
And they're all birds.
Of course they are.
They're bird. It's kind of got that BoJack Horseman vibe where, it's all animated talking animals.
Right. Is it like darkly funny?
It is not dark. No, it is just fucking crazy. It's like a mile a minute talking and crazy animation, and it's a lot.
So it's full-feathered Gilmore Girls.
It is a lot, yeah.
Okay.
It's Mrs. Frost tried watching it, and she loves Tiffany Haddish, she loves Ali Wong. She's like, nope.
Really?
I got to tap out of this. This is too much.
Now, would it have helped if closed captioning was turned on?
Maybe, but not much, really, no.
Wow.
Yeah, so Tuca and Bertie, a show apparently Rebecca Frost just recently discovered, even though I'm sure I told her about it. Directly or indirectly.
Dirkly or indirectly?
Dirkly, yeah.
Right.
through a glass, Dirkly, yeah. And the phrase from the jerk was, Lord loves a working man, don't trust Whitey.
If you learn anything from TV Tam Podcast, it's that the jerk is our spirit animal.
Yeah.
Don't trust Whitey.
And tragedy.
Oh, no.
Tragedy.
We found out about this as we were coming through the green room and entering into the Bohemian Studios. Clarence Williams III.
Yeah. Mod Squad.
Yeah.
The original one, not that one with Claire Danes, not that one.
Shh. We don't talk about that.
No,
one.
just
shush.
forget that ever happened.
Yeah. But Clarence Williams III, he was in. He starred as Link. What was his character's name? I just saw it.
Link.
Just Link.
Linc. I'm sure he had a last name, but I don't remember.
I want to say it was like Link Rawls or something like
Maybe.
that.
The show also starred Peggy Lipton and a white guy.
That's all you need.
I don't remember who that was. But here's something I forgot about. Also, he was in Purple Rain, Prince's father.
Yep. Yeah. And also, let's not forget, he starred in, I want to say it was like Tales from the Hood.
Could be, yeah.
And I want to say he did something else in later years, but I want to say it was like an Isley Brother, or maybe I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have his IMDb handy.
Yeah, normally we would have our producer, Lachai Girl, also known as Chola Furiosa, giving us this info, but we got to make do with it ourselves here. We're stringing this all together on a even thinner shoestring budget.
Yeah, and I just saw they canceled Jupiter's Legacy over on Netflix. I thought it had a big fucking premiere. I thought it was setting up they were going to set up a whole universe here.
Yes, and I think I know what happened here. The guy that was playing the title,
Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel. Yeah. Duhamel.
Yep.
Duhamel. Somebody at Netflix went, yeah, how's everything going with Timothy Oliphant there? What's going on?
Wait, what?
What? That's not him.
We hired the wrong guy.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah, I know Netflix had big plans for this thing. They wanted to challenge the DC and Marvel universes, but no.
I think, well, and here's the other theory that I have here, is that there were too many of these dark Supermen. No, and let's be clear, don't trust Whitey here.
Lord loves a working man.
Yes. When I say dark, I'm talking like people with evil intentions. From The Boys to Zack Snyder's Justice League.
And Invincible.
With Omni-Man. It was just starting to get a little glutted there. So we had to thin it out. We had to thin that blood clot. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. But speaking of Netflix, I'm finishing up the second half of the 5th season of Lucifer.
Oh.
And I like that now that they've been away from network TV long enough, they're just going fucking crazy with it. They're just doing whatever the hell they want.
They don't care.
They've already filmed the episodes. They're not going to get canceled.
So what's going to happen now?
The episodes have been super fan servicey. Very, very much so, yeah.
Oh, boy. I love every minute of this.
There's I don't know, have you been following the most recent seasons of Lucifer at all?
No, I haven't had a chance to. I've been kind of busy with other things of late.
The Netflix seasons are really fucking good. They're structured just like the network show, where you see where a commercial break would have been, and there's no real swearing or anything.
Okay.
So they're keeping it clean. And but there's a couple of episodes in the new second half of the 5th season where they're investigating a murder on the set of a show called Lieutenant Diablo. Which is basically Lucifer.
Yeah. Because why wouldn't the devil help out with a murder case?
Yeah.
I mean, that's his wheelhouse.
Yeah. And that's a really very fucking funny episode.
And for everyone that's going, why would the devil help out with a murder case? Shut up and stop thinking. It's just a show. You should really relax.
Yeah.
God, how hard is it to just relax? It's not like you got so stressed out over something last year. Oh, right.
Yep.
Moving on.
Moving on, yeah. And also, I gotta pull Ted recanted his endorsement of Your Honor.
Oh.
And I have to recant an endorsement here for another show. Van Helsing, in its 5th and final season, complete, utter fucking nonsense. It's almost halfway over, and we've yet to see Vanessa Van Helsing herself.
So, in other words, they're pulling a Dexter season 8.
At least Dexter showed up for his own show.
Did he?
Kelly Overton has not been on Van Helsing for dozens of episodes.
Did
now.
he? Did he really show up for Dexter
Well,
season 8?
he phoned it in, but yeah, he was there.
All right.
He was physically there.
You say tomato, I say tomatillo.
He was physically there. Whether he was bringing the acting or not is a whole nother matter.
Agree to not agree.
Agree to fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you were seeing, and I'm trying not to gaslight you, but, hang on. Let me get on the light to the gas here.
Yeah. And right now, as we are speaking, there's a movie on Lifetime. I just love the Lifetime movie titles.
Okay, first of all, there's a misnomer in that sentence right there. A movie on Lifetime?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, they call them movies.
That's where I'm just kind of going, no. It doesn't feel right. It feels like fan fiction.
Telefilm? Sure, why not?
Yeah, that's it.
But I thought they topped themselves a couple of years ago with one called Psycho Stripper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you got me.
Tonight is Soccer Mom Madam.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we talked about this last week, where this is basically the client list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is it worth watching, or is it hate watching?
Yeah, I think it's hate watching.
Okay.
Yeah, and this stars Jonna Kramer, who is a country singer, but she also was on One Tree Hill back in the day.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah. And meanwhile, actors and actresses are coming out of the woodwork to say, oh, yeah, the producer diddled me on One Tree Hill 20 years ago.
Well, yeah, it was the 90s.
It was the WB. I think that was that's how you got a job there, right?
Well, and keep in mind, this is also the same station that also brought us Seventh Heaven with the pedo dad. Or was he a pedophile, or was there something worse than that?
Allegedly.
Okay.
As they say on Letterkenny. Allegedly. Yes.
Thank you. Allegedly. Actually, they also say that as well on the now canceled High Fidelity.
True.
You know, Michael Jackson diddled kids, allegedly. I like their version better. But the Letterkenny, if you need to draw out the Canadian, allegedly.
Yeah. And sports.
Is it that time?
It's time for sports, yes.
In that case, hit the music.
It's sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team.
From the sports desk of the TV10 podcast, we deliver to you the sport of professional wrestling. Lot of things going on in the world that just hit the sport desk. I am surprised at all the sporting that the sportiness has sported the sport.
Damn, okay.
Well, we're going to have to do another tragedy here.
Oh, no.
Lucha Libre Exotico star Pasión Cristal had drowned. Apparently, the 45-year-old Pasión Cristal drowned while swimming on the beach in Acapulco in the state of Guerrero. I think that's how I pronounce it.
Sure.
On June 2nd, 2021. Now, Cristal broke into pro wrestling for AAA in 94 and worked as part of the Los Exoticos stable with Pimpinela Escarlata and Cassandro, and was also a regular in IWRG in Mexico. And in recent years, it was said Pasión wrestled under different ring names such as Nemesis 2000 and Orquídea Salem. But yeah, just a pioneer and a trailblazer in the exotico world. That is going to be a tough one right there. Also, in other interesting news, also diving deep into Mexico territory, Andrade, formerly of the WWE, is now with All Elite. And now being billed as Andrade El Ídolo and the fiancé of Charlotte Flair. Signed a multi-year deal. And he's also going to be doing some wrestling for AAA as well. So this is going to really be interesting. And already he has done more for All Elite Wrestling than he ever did with the WWE in, well, ever. Well, actually, he did a lot more when he was in NXT. And then somehow Vince went, sorry, no, Brownie. Once again, don't trust Whitey. So that does bring us to WWE. Couple of big news items over the week. Braun Strowman and Aleister Black were let go. There was no warning, no reason given. Their contracts had been terminated, and they've been future endeavored here.
Oh.
But here's the thing, and this is over at slamwrestling.com, the place where I write, but thankfully I've got an MBA to really push it through.
Drag.
You better get that beer really ready for guzzling here. You may want to shotgun this. Anyway, so according to slamwrestling.net here, since becoming WWE president, Nick Khan has been very busy, all with the goal of further enhancing WWE's already large profits. Some of his decisions included cutting tons of wrestlers, firing staff from multiple divisions, shuttering the WWE network while leasing out the WWE's online content to Peacock, and signing several television deals. Now, this is just an op-ed piece, essentially. This matters. But, and he does make a point, and there have been others who have said the same thing here, you don't do those sort of things while you're very profitable unless you're trying to sell off the company here. So there's nothing certain, as it says here, in the next few weeks, if there is an announcement that the WWE is leased or sold off something else, such as the rights to its merchandising, and that will be a sure sign that components that make WWE are being divvied up. So what's going to happen next? Who knows? But either way, it is going to be an interesting couple of months for the WWE, and especially for their talent. But one of the nicer things that they did announce is that WWE is going to hold their SummerSlam at the Allegiant Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. And, let me pull up this story here. This just barely came on the Mojo wire here. You remember that machine? It was in my sports desk, but somehow it somehow ended up in the garbage heap somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and again, according to Slam Wrestling, SummerSlam will be held at the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on Sunday, August 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern. The Allegiant Stadium is home to the now Las Vegas Raiders. So this is just part of their drive to come out of the pandemic and really provide some much needed entertainment. And it also says here, quote, "Coming out of the pandemic, it was important to us to have a big event like SummerSlam in Las Vegas. We expect to deliver a great night of sports entertainment for the people of the city and a boost in foot traffic to the casinos and local businesses," said Nick Khan, WWE President and Chief Revenue Officer and Las Vegas native. So,
All right.
yeah, nothing odd about that right there. And finally, as we are recording live on air, NWA just held their pay-per-view, When Our Shadows Fall, over on Fight TV. You can still subscribe to it if you want for only $19.99.
Not a sponsor.
Drink up, bitches. And featured a lot of great events, such as the three-way for the NWA Tag Team titles between Aaron Stevens and Kratos. No, not the God of War character. Tom Latimer and Chris Adonis of Strictly Business. And the War Kings, Jack Stain and Crimson. And then on the women's side, it was Camille facing Serena Deeb for the NWA women's title. And finally, the big match was Nick Aldis putting up Sweet Charlotte, the 10 pounds of gold, against Trevor Murdoch. So what happened? Oh, gee, if only you had a way to read that recap, which is on slamwrestling.net as we probably speak.
Hey,
because,
how about that?
yeah, because, I have an MBA.
Right.
And I also had a chance to interview one of the NWA heavyweight champions, Tim Storm, who at the age of 51 was the oldest wrestler to hold the 10 pounds of gold.
All right.
Really nice gentleman, really great interview, which is also up on slamwrestling.net. But don't let my MBA make you worried about the language there.
Yeah.
And then later this week, in a shameless plug, I am going to be doing a review of the latest cookbook, Eat Like a Luchador, which you can get at fine bookstores that are not owned by Amazon. And just ask for it by name. So I will be talking to the author, Monica Ochoa, and I will also be having a new column up on the Squared Circle Cinema and Shots, featuring movies, and I use the term allegedly, involving Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, how many were there?
There were a number on one hand. There was The Condemned, which I can't use, but there was
Don't know that one at all.
there was Recoil, which
No, don't know that one either.
that also starred Danny Trejo.
Huh. Okay.
And Tactical Force, don't worry.
No. Yeah.
And finally, The Expendables, the original.
Okay, I do remember that. All right.
Now, he was in there for a little bit, but, you know, it answers the question, how many leathery men does it take to make a Naga hide couch? Either way, if you're ready for some great wrestling reviews and all that news, give me a hell yeah, because it's sports.
It's sports. Tommy Milagro. Go team.
Oh, yeah, before we slipped into the green room, it was brought up to me that the National Wrestling Alliance, the NWA, should really be the NRA, the National Wrestling Alliance.
Nice. Well, the other NRA, they'll be out of business soon, so maybe they could buy it up.
Hey,
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. And speaking of writing stuff for places, this month's content shifter over at slugmag.com. Also find it at billfrost.tv. It's some recent shows that premiered that have very short seasons, so you can bang them out and then go outside and to the burning hellscape that is summer.
So you can ride them hard and put it away dry?
Yeah. Shows I mentioned, these are all these shows have a dozen episodes or less, and they're recent, like Resident Alien. 10 episodes. Check it out.
That's good.
Also, a Black Lady sketch show, only 6 episodes.
That's enough.
Bird Girl, only 6 episodes.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
very short.
Nice.
And of course, Chad.
God.
That was only 8 episodes.
Really? That was only 8?
Yeah.
So the goal is not to have more, but to be having quality?
Yes.
All right.
And also, of course, The Nevers, the show I keep talking about that I really enjoy.
Do you really enjoy that?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Do you really?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Certainly do. God damn it.
And if you don't say it enough, you'll say it again.
And I don't recall if we mentioned this last week or not. We do have a premiere date for season 12 of Archer.
No, we didn't talk about it, but please go on.
Wednesday, August 26th on FXX.
Yay.
And then I believe a week later on Thursday, September 2nd, season 3 of What We Do in the Shadows.
Yay.
And I think I had something about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in here. I think that's premiering for season
Whatever.
38. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It'll just be nice just to hear once again, Guillermo, I don't think you are ready to become a vampire, especially since you've been stabbing all our kind lately. Because that's what happened after the end of season 2.
True,
so.
yeah.
But also, it's just nice to hear Matt Berry go, what the fuck is this bullshit he's doing here? My God, man. Just that utterly British way he does it. It's great.
Oh, yeah. So, we're going to get out of here. Anything you would recommend anybody out there? Maybe not even a dozen anymore. I think we've lost them all.
So basically, we're spitting off into the void?
Never tell the sponsors what the numbers are.
Well, I didn't.
No, good.
Yeah. So
We know they don't listen. So
did you tell them?
I'm only telling them right here because, well, I'm not because they don't listen.
First of all, if any sponsors are listening, everything's fine. It's just fine.
For all they know, this could be like the White Power Hour that they're sponsoring, and they're not even aware of it.
Even though we've just been saying for the last half hour, never trust Whitey.
Don't trust Whitey. Lord loves a working man.
Yes. But no, I would definitely say the things to watch a little bit harder. The Bad Batch on Disney+.
Oh, okay.
That's been a pretty good show right there. Same Dave Filoni, the same showrunner that did Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars.
All right.
And if you decide you want to watch those and say, what the fuck's going on? That's a good way to get into it.
Okay.
Same with The Mandalorian. Also, I would definitely recommend Superman and Lois on the CW.
Still going.
That is back up and running here.
All right.
The only other thing I'll probably plug a little bit harder when it gets closer to it in August is going to be Heels, the show with Stephen Amell.
On the stars.
Yeah.
That's the problem there.
Okay. Well, thank you for reminding me. Let me just write a note to myself. Hit up Slam Wrestling to pay for Star's bill. Okay, we're good.
Think they'll do that?
As long as they don't know what I'm planning on doing, I think we're good.
Okay. All right.
No, and again, this is just performance artistry, Your Honor.
Nothing real is happening here. I will recommend Lucifer over on Netflix. If you never watched it back in its Fox broadcast days, I'd recommend beginning at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm trying to debate if I need to subscribe to Netflix again. I know Lucifer, but then there's everything else.
There's literally everything else, yes.
And worse, they canceled Glow. I still haven't forgiven you!
Oh, damn it, Glow.
I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. I think the Genius Juice hit the frontal lobe.
Yeah, also this week, Queen of the South wraps the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good reason to watch harder.
Cabron.
If you're missing your Mayans fix, Queen of the South will take care of that for you.
Yes. Good series, and I think they're going to end strong. I don't know if everyone's getting out alive.
Well, we know one of the characters won't be getting out alive. It was in the first season.
True, yes.
That one's obvious there. But the rest, all right, maybe it's a good time to rewatch.
Yeah.
Is that on Netflix or is it on Peacock?
Where is it?
I know it's on USA, and
Yeah,
USA is a NBC product.
Now I'm going to have to look it up.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, while we're
keep vamping.
Well, I would also say anything else you feel the need that to watch a little bit harder, or you watched especially harder during the pandemic, reach out to us via the Twitter at TV10 Podcast or on our Facebook, TV10 Podcast. You can even reach out via, that thing, it's called an email. That's TV10podcast@gmail.com.
All right.
And I'd even go so far as to say, hey, are you even listening? Reach out to us through those same platforms. Yes, we're really real people.
we're not AI bots yet.
No.
The first seasons of Queen of the South are on Netflix.
Oh, okay. So that's interesting.
Season 5, I don't believe, is there yet, but seasons 1 through 4 are.
Okay.
Season 5 will get there probably soon enough.
So I got to subscribe, don't I?
Maybe.
God damn it.
Or don't you know somebody with Netflix?
Aren't they shutting down the whole password sharing thing?
That's just all talk. That's all bullshit. They can't enforce that.
Okay. Oh,
Tell me how they can enforce that.
good point.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. So anyway, we want to thank Bohemian Brewery for the cerveza as well as our other sponsors.
Thanks to Cerveza, which is great porch sip of beer. Mm-hmm. But the other porch sippers you can have are our good friends at Sugar House Distillery, Outlaw Distillery, and of course, Ogden's Own Distillery, the fine purveyors of Madame Patarini Gin, Five Wives Vodka. Oh, and excuse me, Five Husbands Vodka, because it's fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, let's not also forget the Porter's Fire, the Porter's Rye, the Underground, and, then they got those wonderful cans, the Moscow Mule and vodka and soda.
Yep.
There's something else that...
Your travel cocktails.
Yeah. Yeah, which is perfect for sipping on the road.
Yes.
We're just performance artists, Your Honor. Mm-hmm. And also, you should stop by downtown Salt Lake, say hi to Ivy at Booze Teak.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to pair up your traveling cocktail with a nice little glass to really set it off.
Yeah.
Either way, unless you're fully vaccinated and got that 5G from the Pfizer, that's with the silent P, just remember to wear a mask. It's okay. You're almost there. Keep going.
All right. Yeah, cool. And we're out of here. So I'm going to say good night, America.
And jiggle that handle. It's time to flush.
There's only me and my team.